we're back with another special edition of Channel 52 slash World's Finest crossover for the month of October. Our Robin special continues, and this week we're talking Tim Drake. I did actually find some good things to say about Tim Drake.
That's me hitting the floor.
That's everybody hitting the floor. But don't expect it for Jason Todd, damn it.
I wouldn't don't expect
I have
me.
two good things to say about Jason Todd, and it's the same things I always say. Anyway, on to Tim Drake. I just want to say that I think my problem with Tim Drake is that I'm jealous of Tim Drake. He was the Robin for a good 20 years, pretty much my whole life. Like, literally, we're almost probably around the same age at this point before they retconned in the New 52. So maybe that's why I hated him. I wanted to be Robin, and he was there.
Yeah, I think that's why I kind of have a special spot for him, because when he first appeared, he was like 12 or 13, and that was the age I was, so...
Dude, he was Robin from 89 to 2009. Like, it didn't dawn on me.
But yeah, I mean, you know, for the longest time, I could identify with him. It's like, hey, this kid could, you know... Because when he first appeared, he had the intelligence... And he had a good personality, unlike Jason Todd. But he didn't have the fighting skills, so...
Yeah, which I think, now when I was reading these, is what I like the most about him. I like that he was more detective, because at that particular time, like, right after he showed up, Batman kind of got stupid for a while. But he had the detective skills.
Uh-huh.
So it was like, that was like kind of almost like a happy medium I think they were trying to work out with him. But... like I was saying before we started, with all the Robins, there's tons of reboots, revamps, and retellings, and it's hard to get a good picture unless you're freaking Dick Grayson. Let's just be real. He's the one that comes out on top smelling like roses almost always. And Tim Drake suffers a lot, even though he literally had the mantle for like 20 years. A lot of people are just like, I still like Dick better, you know?
Well, yeah, I mean, Dick Grayson's the ultimate Robin.
He is. But I will say that I actually do like Red Robin.
Yeah. Yeah, I liked the Red Robin series that Tim had before New 52. Did you read any of that?
Yeah, I did read some of that for this research.
Yeah, especially like the second half of the series. I like.
I got a collection called Batman: A Lonely Place of Dying. And it's like it collects issues Batman number 440 through 442. New Titans number 60 and 61, and it's the young Tim Drake that is a fan of the original Robin, that one, which annoyed the hell out of me. But yeah, I still found some good merit in that story.
Yeah, that was like his original. I mean, before that, he appeared like a couple issues before in a flashback, because they showed how he had met Dick at the circus while Dick was still at the circus. But yeah, this was like his like present day first full appearance.
Yeah, I think something that probably rubbed me the wrong way about him too is that he was created by Marv Wolfman. I'm just kind of actually not a fan of a lot of the Marv Wolfman stuff in the 80s that he was doing, I guess. And so that also negatively impacted my views on Tim Drake.
Yeah, well, I think that Lonely Place of Dying, I think what might have rubbed you the wrong way is they were trying to go completely opposite of Jason Todd. They wanted to show this kid didn't have an attitude. He was, willing to work with others. He had Dick Grayson's seal of approval.
Yeah. I was totally digging him in the New 52 Futures In, though. And that, of course, translates into the new Batman Beyond title, which is ongoing. I really like him now. He's not as I don't know. It was just something off-putting about Tim that I never really put my finger on. And I think it was because he was too wide-eyed and bushy-tailed a lot of the time.
Yeah, that's what that's my whole point. Is I think they were trying to go. They saw how Jason Todd had turned so many people off, so they were trying to go and they went to the extreme in the completely opposite direction.
So what are some of your favorite stories?
I like you didn't like it, but I like that Lonely Place of Dying. Did you read that Detective Comics arc I sent you? It was like Detective 618, I think, to 621 or something.
Oh yeah, I did. Those were good. They highlighted some of his best like attributes, and I really enjoyed his interactions with Dick. I think I managed to gloss over a lot of the Tim Drake stuff. Like no, like seriously, like, and I was just like, oh, he's still here. And then I'd look up whenever he left or whatever.
I kind of liked back in the day, like in the '90s and stuff, when they played them off as like brothers, Tim and Dick.
Mm-hmm. I liked it now that I'm grown up and not holding grudges. I think what was it? Robin, A Hero Reborn is the other like trailer
Okay,
I
yeah,
got. It's with King Snake and Lynx and all of that stuff and Lady Shiva.
yeah. That was his first. That was Tim had like 3 miniseries before he got his ongoing. That was the first miniseries.
Yeah. And Identity Crisis 2 is in that one. Which
Mm.
was, Alan Grant did a pretty good job with that one.
Okay, yeah, that was like the 3 Batman issues where like
Mm-hmm.
because like after his first appearance, he kind of went into training and didn't wear the suit, and that's when he finally earned the suit. And the first miniseries was like where Batman sends him overseas to learn fighting skills.
Yeah. The one that broke my heart though is Robin 2 Joker's Wild. Yeah. I don't know.
Oh
It just
yeah, yeah, it broke your
yeah.
heart.
Yeah, it was kind of like, anytime the Joker shows up and there's a Robin around, I'm always just like, oh no.
Well, I think that's what you were.
Especially now when I have seen like Batman Beyond, and I was just like, oh no, what's gonna happen? But I
Well,
feel
I think
like
that's
I
what.
don't know, they didn't do. I don't know, like because it had Jason, like he's like the predecessor for Jason Todd, and they're like, I don't know, like it felt really derogatory. Like the person who wrote that didn't really want to write it.
It was. I think you're supposed to feel that feeling of dread because that was like Tim's first encounter with the Joker, especially solo. After yeah, after the Joker killed Jason, so you're supposed to
Yeah.
feel that feeling of dread.
I don't know. It just felt like the whoever was writing this just didn't want to write it. Like it was slow, it was plotting, and like without ramping up the tension. But I totally felt for Tim. Like he just felt like a little lost puppy dog.
And I like the continuity they did because during that 4-issue miniseries when Tim's like alone with Alfred in Gotham, they had like a crossover between Batman and Detective, 2 and 2 issues each, where he was at. They showed where Batman was.
Yeah. I don't know. Chuck Dixon, I don't know. Maybe we not have him write Tim Drake anymore. I don't know. It felt like he pulled a short straw or something. But
I
the
think
artwork was great for it.
Yeah, but Dixon. I think Dixon wrote most of the Tim Drake stories in the '90s.
Oh, is that what it was?
Yeah,
Oh,
because I think I'm trying to remember. He wrote a good bit of his ongoing. I'd say at least 40 or 50 some issues of the ongoing series.
well, this particular one, it was just like I don't know. Maybe he was bored. He was tired of writing for Tim Drake. I don't know. But the ending was really great, and it's still worth picking up because the artwork is absolutely fantastic in it. What other one did I read? Teen Titans Volume 4: The Future Is Now. Because I think a lot of the Robins do best with like
Oh yeah.
teams, and like I really want that for Damien. I think that would really
Uh
open
huh.
up the character. I liked him a lot in Gotham Academy. So I think that's
Hmm.
what the Robins really do best. Like because Bruce is such that overshadowing figure in their life, like they need to be kids sometimes and be around their peers, and that's when
Yeah.
they really tend to shine. I know
Hmm.
that's probably when I fell in love with Dick is when he decided he wanted to be on the Teen Titans. Like, yeah, you step out on your own, baby. You deserve it.
Yeah.
Do you like him with the Teen
Huh?
Titans?
Well, I don't know if you read. Oh, Tim. Yeah, I liked him with. He had a really good friendship going on with Connor, Superboy, and they had Art Allen in there.
Mm-hmm.
Because I think it went from like Young Justice to that version of the Teen Titans.
Mm-hmm.
But you said you read the what's that arc? The future Teen Titans arc.
Yep. That one is good. And it's just
Did you
Jeff
like that when they
Johns.
run into the dark?
Oh
That's the one that got me into that Teen Titans series.
yeah, I totally forgot that Jeff Johns did something for Teen Titans. I mean, this is young Jeff Johns too.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Definitely worth picking up.
Yeah, but in your readings of like the earlier Tim Drake stuff, did you come across where for the longest time they had Tim saying he would tell Dick and everyone he'd be like, I don't plan on taking over for Batman one day or even for you. He's like, I'm going to serve my time as Robin, and then he thought he was just going to be out.
Yeah, I actually like that though.
Oh
Um,
yeah.
yeah, I felt like he was working through something, obviously, especially with his origin story, his original origin story, basically being Dick Grayson's. That it almost made sense for them to have him say that.
Mm-hmm.
Like he was just working through some issues, and once he felt like like had atoned for failing his parents or whatever, that he could move on, is what I think they were trying to say.
Yeah, and early on he was, I think you saw a little bit in A Lonely Place of Dying. He was like, Batman needs a Robin. If Dick's not going to step up, I'll do it. Until there comes a day when maybe someone else can do it.
Yeah.
I thought.
How did you feel about his place in Battle for the Cowl though?
I really didn't buy when he tried to put on a Batman. Well, I guess I could see why he did it, but when they were like, "Oh, Dick's not gonna be Batman," well, I guess I'm gonna have to do it.
Wasn't that just utterly ridiculous?
It was like, except for Damian, every Robin was wearing a Batman suit. Tim, and then Jason Todd was going nuts, and then so Dick kind of had to do it, so no one else was messing up the legacy.
Yeah, then it gets murky with the New 52, which drives me insane.
Oh, they completely slaughtered his origin in New 52. He was like some kind of like sports star in school, and then he kind of figured Batman's identity out, but I don't know if he figured the whole thing out, and then I don't know, the Joker kills his parents or something, and he.
Okay, and apparently Tim Drake's not his real name or something with the original New 52.
Yeah, the New 52. Yeah, they put his parents go into witness protection, and I guess he doesn't go with them. They want, I guess, Batman to keep him, and then Tim Drake's just like a pseudonym or something.
Yeah. And what, like, I know, like, some places, like, what's with the Tim Wayne thing? What story is that from?
Um, couple years before New 52, after both his parents were dead, Bruce Wayne made it official, and he officially adopted Tim.
Oh, that's sacrilege.
Yeah, that's why he went by Tim Wayne sometimes. Yeah, because he was officially adopted by Bruce Wayne.
That is garbage. That just doesn't feel right to me. Do you know what I mean? If he didn't adopt Dick, damn it if he adopts anybody else.
Yeah, but I think he did that for Dick and Tim as a sign of his affection, but also as the Batman planning for every contingency. He did that so if and when he did die, that
True.
All his material possessions would go to those two.
Yeah, true. Uh oh, what was that story that I was just reading? It's from Teen Titans number 0 from the New 52. His new origins,
Okay.
removing his
Yeah.
connections from Dick Grayson. I was really mad.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the one you're talking about. He got close to discovering Batman's identity, but never really figured it out.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was just like, uh-huh.
I found a bit of trivia today. I was looking online. Do you know who Tim Drake? How they came up with the name Tim Drake?
No, is it somebody's sons and something else? Somebody.
Well, since they were creating the character in like 1988, 89, Tim Drake. I guess they said it came from Tim Burton.
Oh, that makes sense, actually. Oh, I think my favorite Tim Drake thing, anything is Lego Batman 2 DC Superheroes. where he's the Red Robin in the
Yeah.
Nintendo DS version. Um, I don't know. It's really funny. And then also, he is a kick butt character design in Batman Arkham City.
Yes.
I love that design. So good. The Arkham series was really good for Tim Drake, though, I think.
Yeah. Yeah. The Arkham series was just good.
Yeah, in general. And I think the last arc that I think I want to talk about is Robin 7 Days of Death. Have you ever read that one? It's from Red Robin number 18 to 21 and 23 through 26, as well as Teen Titans volume number 392. Do you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. Yeah. I have all those.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
were really good actually.
Yeah. That's what I said. That's like that second half of the Robin series that I really enjoyed.
Yeah, he's held his own, but I'm really enjoying him as in the new Batman Beyond. Even though I'm kind of still upset about not being Terry, I understand with the new 52 Futures End thing. I understand, and it makes sense actually for me.
Yeah. I think that I guess they're trying to give him his own identity there, but because pre New 52, I think they were trying to make him almost Dick Grayson, but they don't want to overshadow Dick.
Yeah. Didn't he show like I remember there's a season of Batman, the original animated series that I don't like. It's the one where the Red Skies show up and they redesign all the characters for no reason, but it's still all the same people, and he shows up in that one. I was just like, okay, I'm not gonna watch this. Like I always skip over those episodes.
Well, in the original animated series, Tim's the second Robin after Dick Grayson becomes Nightwing.
Yeah.
Yeah, they kind of just give him Jason Todd's origin, but it's Tim Drake's. I think I heard somewhere they were saying, well, yeah, try explaining to kids, what happened to Jason Todd.
Exactly. Yeah, I think that's probably what frustrated me so much. And I don't know really why they felt the need to end his book back in 2009 with Batman R.I.P. and Final Crisis. Like, I like the stuff that they were going there, and then of course they give it this soft reboot for New 52, and I was just like, eh.
Yeah, that's what angered me is I was like, okay, if you're gonna renumber it, fine, but give us another Red Robin solo book.
Yeah. I don't know. You think somebody else is gonna pick up the Red Robin eventually or something? Do you think Batman's ever after Damian? Do you think Batman will ever have another Robin?
Uh, I don't know.
And if they
Why
did,
are you hoping
doesn't
to
the
get rid
Tim
of Damien
Drake?
that quickly?
I don't know. I feel like Tim Drake might be the model to kind of go with because Jason Todd is his own thing, especially with the Red Hood thing that made him really. I'm glad that he got out of that shadow and they gave him the Red Hood thing. Honestly,
Yeah,
Jason Todd.
yeah,
And Dick is just like you just can't, as they learned with Tim Drake, retread that territory.
yeah, yeah. I was surprised. I thought when they were rebooting with New 52 that they were going to maybe use that chance to retcon Damien maybe and make Tim Robin again.
Ooh, scandalous.
I
So,
thought, but then I saw all the slits. I was like, nope.
so where does Tim land in your hierarchy of the Robins? Is he number two?
Yeah, I'd have to say number two after Dick. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, for me, it's Dick, and then everything else is like a three-way tie. Well, no, it's a three-way tie for third because I like Stephanie Brown and I like Cassandra Cain too. So it's and that probably is the girly girl in me speaking. But I thought that Stephanie Brown had the most interesting backstory for a Robin, and now that it's not really technically canon, it ticks me off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's tons of great Tim Drake stuff. I was surprised, honestly. Where
Well,
would
yeah, I
you?
mean, his ongoing series lasted, what, 183 issues or something?
Yep, sure did. Would you tell people that's what they should probably read if they really want to get to know Tim Drake? Or
Hold on. What's that?
So that would be where you would tell people to start for getting to know Tim Drake, is his ongoing series, or is there something before that that you think is compelling?
Some of he appeared in a few issues of Batman and Detective. I mean, you could start there, but I mean, yeah, if you really want to delve into the character, I'd start with the ongoing series because it started in the middle of Nightfall.
Yeah.
First page of issue 1 is Jean Paul Valley and as Batman has him in a chokehold.
I think my favorite iteration of Tim Drake is in Young Justice Invasion. Happy New Year is definitely one of my favorite episodes, and that's this episode. And he
Yeah,
also is what's that episode? Satisfaction, where he's watching Jason Todd's memorial. Really powerful stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, there's merit with every single Robin, but sometimes some is just harder to find than others.
So, did your opinion go up any on Tim Drake?
I find it interesting. I think, like I said, the original thing where he was just like Dick is what kind of turned me off, and that he was so happy-go-lucky. Like, but like
Yeah.
when he gets away from all of that, he really does shine.
Like when he becomes Red Robin.
Yeah. I think that goes for almost all the Robins, is when they come from under Batman's shadow is where they really kind of grow and you get to know them. It's kind of hard.
Yeah. Yeah, because, I mean, you could almost say Dick Grayson was almost a two-dimensional character before New Teen Titans.
Definitely. Oh my God! Don't even when we get to freaking Dick, the first issue where he shows up. It's not gonna be too nice. He gets like he's the one that was like just kind of a joke for me for a long time, and it wasn't until like the 70s I think is where I got to like, oh thank God he's finally not such a the punchline to all the jokes.
Well, yeah, because with isn't that when Dick Grayson started getting into like solo backup stories?
Yep.
Yep.
So yeah. But yeah, Tim Drake totally is a okay Robin, and if you guys are interested in what he's up to in this weird New 52 post convergence world, I definitely want to recommend Batman Beyond. It's a lot of exposition, but the artwork is great. The story is shaping up. If you like the cartoon, there are some recurring characters from the cartoon in there. Maxine just got free from that weird brother eye situation, so I'm looking forward to how they interact. What about you?
Like I said, Tim's ongoing series is a good place to start, and the Red Robin series, ongoing series, like I said, excellent.
Oh, and just for craps and giggles, anytime that Red Robin commercial comes on, I always think of Tim Drake, not the burger.
I know. Every time I walk in that restaurant, I'm just like, oh, what's that bird?
I know. So funny. But anyway, yeah. So thank you guys for joining us for our part 2 of our Robin special, Tim Drake. What is next? What is next in the uh, series? Do you just want to go Jason Todd, or do you want to do some Stephanie Brown, some Cassandra Cain?
I don't care whatever you want to do, either Jason Todd or Stephanie Brown. Cassandra Cain wasn't even a Robin, was she?
Kind of technically, especially with the stupid thing they smushed in the New 52, but I think we'll go Jason Todd.
Okay.
Then we'll go Stephanie, and then so hold on to your hats for the Jason Todd.
Oh yeah.
Phil, do you want to tell them where they can find you?
Yeah, they can email me, nightwingpdp@gmail.com. On Twitter, I'm at nightwingpdp.
Well, you guys know where you guys can find me at Lilith Hellfire on Twitter. It's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com and littlepopculturevulture.blogspot.com, as well as Queen Consolidated and The Flashpoint, our Arrow and Flash podcasts, respectively. Do you want to plug your Arrow? Flash Power Hour.
Yeah, you can listen to me, Zach, and Tyler on the Flash Arrow Power Hour, where you get the male perspective on those shows.
Because that's just what the internet needs.
That's right. Where else could you find the opinion of white males?
Anyway, signing off. We'll see you back here next week.